Yo 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 hello, welcome. Good Saturday afternoon. I changed the chat box settings a little bit, so someone who has been here before is the font should be a little bit bigger now. I think. Well, we'll see if it looks any different or not. I'll see myself after this live is done. Yo 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 yo, how is it going? I'm just gonna maybe reduce the sound of the music a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. As always, I appreciate it. Hello, how are you guys doing? Welcome. We have a nice CloudNacho thing coming up today. Hopefully a great amount of drops. We have some crafting to do as well, and a bunch of other, well, not a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, I'll just maybe go through some items and stuff. Hey Pajama, hey Sin, hey Kai. Hey, what Shiva? Hey, Fong. Hello, someone whose name I cannot pronounce. Elias, Fong. Cheeseburger. Novo, yo, 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 how you doing? How is your day going? You having a rough day or a nice day, Novo? How's it going? Glad to have you here. Glad to have you all here. Welcome. Hello, I have no idea. Red Spy, Falan, hello. RGB, Para, yo hell. Hey Cam, from Long Guys, I'll see how you doing. Have you been cooking in beta? I would be delighted to hear some new secret strats, perhaps. Welcome, how you guys doing? Yeah, I'll be a bit early today, it's Saturday, so we have like 3 hours today. So I'm just gonna be farming a shit ton of Bone Dragon, and the goal is to hit at least one good CDE. Might be too big of a goal, but we'll try, okay? Hey Anathema. Haven't checked the beta for a bit. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for maybe one adjustment for the stats in beta again, so see, like, it really sucks to spend like 5 hours thinking about something and then that just changes everything on a whim. It's frustrating, so I'm just kind of waiting for the next changes before I do something, but I need to start to figure out some early game stuff, I believe. Maybe you want to work together with me with that at some point, Camp. Like, I may have some questions I want your opinion on. I will hit you up. Thank you, Pajama. This yeah, I've been running Poison on CloudNacho now for like 300,000 waves, so we are now at 1.3 million waves right now. And I haven't really made much of changes to the build. Well, I took in Angels instead of Hunter. It's not really completely working just yet. My peer restart cooldown is 8.27 seconds. So there's a little bit downtime on down analysis, but it is a work in progress. So in the previous version, I had Hunter instead of Angels for faster haste speed. So this is my current wave build. I'm just gonna scroll through it like that because someone is gonna ask again anyway. So if you're watching this on a recording, you can just pause the skill tree and take a look of what you want. There we go. That's now done, and the results look like this. Town answers would be slightly higher. Well, they are number one, but they would be maybe slightly higher if they had the Hunter haste buff still on. Hey, No Names Music, yo. Hey Nightig, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna be farming Dragon. Okay, Camp, yeah, I will be sure to hit you up at some point. 500k is probably pretty nice milestone to test, because I can test things on like 7k's, 60k waves, and on 1 million waves on this account. So yeah, it would probably be nice. Maybe. We'll see. The quick build walkthrough. If there's any questions about the wave build, so it's a poison build with static orb angels for extra boss damage. They are not on double proc. I'm kind of working on CD items, so they are not on double proc right now, but they are on single proc, so it's a small buff. Upgrades, people, first, before we need to watch an ad to get 3x game speed. I tried to get 3 ads done today, so 3 times 20 minutes of 3x speed farming. So let's try and start with the first one as soon as we can. So I think the plan is we do 1 20-minute sets, then we will craft, because we have 120 white crystals, and we have enough to craft 10 ether items and maybe a couple of more if we don't keep anything. So we'll do that after the first 20 minutes, and then we'll wait until we can get another 20 minutes and so on. We can also race if you guys want to. Some upgrades for the account first, because I haven't been going through this account a whole lot. Since switching to Poison, so since like 1 million waves, first of all, I want to show you, I finally got this. Look at this. I finally freaking got it. Boom. It took me 55,000 Legendary Dragon defense. It took me 49,000 Bone Dragon defense. But yesterday, I finally got it. So now, so freaking late. But okay, so double critical damage. And now double damage in here. Until then, I did not have a double critical damage or like a good combo for that. So that's not what I'm running on CloudNacho now. Also, like yesterday, the day before, I also got this. So now I also need to wait until I can get a CloudNacho rune, so I can use this bow on CloudNacho eventually. But it's a really nice one. It's a really nice one. Ignore the freaking Eli. That's a horrible one. But yeah, eventually this will be an upgrade for the build as well. I also got a small upgrade for Pure Wizard, so this is slightly better staff than what I had previously. This also dropped this week, so this week has been quite nice in terms of item upgrades, so this is really nice. Hero damage skill level also does help. I would love CDE, but I will definitely take this. Also, I got, where is our elf? Boom! During this week. Perfect cold skill again. Freaking useless. But this is a really useful Dark Elf. It's also very useful for potentially on Ignis if I ever use her on this account. So it's like a 3 out of 3 Ignis item basically. Plus 1 arrow or area skill damage is what you want. Does it mean we get an expert race? Not yet, no. It's way too slow. Like I think I will probably wait to like 1.5 million waves on this account before I start doing XP Dungeon, because especially on free-to-play, it's just too slow to my taste still. So those are nice upgrades. Those are nice upgrades I've gotten. And there was something I want to show. Yeah, well, I got this one. So maybe Giants, please make a comeback. Please make a comeback. Yeah. But there was a hammer, I believe. Yeah, this one, for example. No, yes, no, yes, yes. So, in case Tinker becomes usable for me for this account, this should be pretty damn decent for Tinker for that purpose. And I think I have a accessory, well, this one as well. It has lightning damage, but crit chance, a max crit chance, and area skill damage CDE. Boom. That's a pretty nice combo for Tinker, for example, or, well, for Goblin as well. So these are really, really solid. Solid upgrades. How many CDs? Currently in here 14. This has been kind of a work in progress, so I've been kind of just throwing things on and off on this wave build, because, yeah, working on the DH4, I'll try to make a video about that as soon as I can. But yeah, it's 14 now. I have 8.27 seconds Pure Wizard. Soon to be below 8 seconds. Soon. Hey Shadowcore, welcome. Greetings to Indonesia. Welcome everyone else as well. When did you start farming Bone Dragon? Around 800-ish thousand waves. Like I started around around 900,000 maybe. I started around 800,000, but it was pretty slow. But I picked up the pace a little bit around 900,000 waves, and at the million waves, I really started to go. So currently we have, well, I lied to you in the thumbnail. I don't have 50,000 defense on Bone Dragon. Not yet. We'll get that today. But I lied to you. But yeah, 50,000 defense. Almost done. We should ask them to give Giants horses so they aren't slow anymore. That would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna be watching an ad for 3x game speed and we can start farming. Anyone wanna join a Bone Dragon item race with me? with CloudNacho? Do you dare to challenge the great CloudNacho in a farming race? Okay, I'm gonna be watching the ad like this so you don't have to be bothered. Sure, let's go. I think we'll make the rules 3 E's, 4 L's. I don't think I will ever win that. But I think we should be able to do that. I'm just gonna get the rules in while we are waiting for the ad. It's like 1 out of 3. Holy crap, this is a triple ad. Is this one? Yes. Not strong enough for Bone yet. If you can farm Legendary Dragon, you can also join for Legendary Dragon. Sorry, I said Bone Dragon, but yeah, you can do Legendary Dragon as well. Come on, 3 out of 3. The ad froze. This is not good. This is not good start. Maybe it will. Okay, it worked. It just froze, but it worked. Nice. Boom. Here we go. We have 20 minutes, so we are starting the race right now. Ready or not? Here we go. So, whose app? It was some weird ass mobile game. 3 E items or 4 L items. Whenever you get a drop, you post it in the chat, like 1 or 2, or how many do you have? Every time you get 1, you post and increase the number by 1. The first one to get the amount wins. In 3, 2, 1, the race is on. Whoever wanna join. Because I need to get this. So we have 20 minutes. We'll be farming this for 20 minutes now. I'm on gold build. This is not optimal. Wow. This is my dragon build. So let's try again. So we'll be farming dragon until the 3x game speed runs out. The free 3x game speed. Oh yeah, I probably should actually play. And then we'll do some crafting. We'll craft 10 ether items. I think we'll do accessories because... yeah, I don't want to get like a DC Daegu bow. Thor can be main damage. Yes, Thor can be main damage in lightning builds. This is a poison build, so this doesn't use Thor. But Thor and Zeus can be used in lightning build. You have the lightning build videos linked in the description if you need. As someone asked earlier, is poison better than lightning? They are both great. They are both great. The reason I switched to poison is that because poison has more boss killers, it has a better farming, so I get to farm the bone dragon faster. This might get adjusted in the next update when and if dev actually adds that the flying damage applies to dragons as well, because all lightning units have 200% increased damage against flying, so that should make lightning builds also better farmers. But we have to wait for him to actually activate that. He hasn't, even though he promised, so we have to wait. Both are great. Where are you from? I am from Finland. Where are you from, my friend? Oh no, you're a spy. Never mind, I'm from Switzerland. Yikes. So how you guys been doing this week? We are convenient in the weekend. Saturday. Is Friday evening or Saturday your favorite day of the weekend? Because Sundays kinda suck. So which one is it? Is the Friday evening actually even more enjoyable than the Saturday itself? Or do you like Saturday more? You got to DC the flat staff, Geo. Hey, let's go. Congrats, buddy. Finally. How many defense? What was the total number? Nice. Hopefully it was a good one. Hopefully it was a good one. So I kind of wanna... My mindset right now on this account is that I wanna be done with this in a way that I wouldn't really have to necessarily farm for Devil Horn 4 once the update drops. Because once the update drops, I wanna concentrate on my main account. Because it is, and it will always be my main and first and highest priority. So I need to level up the Strange Key after the update. I need to start farming Ancient Dragon at some point. I need to get DC Laku staff and blah blah blah. So that will become my main point of interest once the update drops. So before that, I would love to get 1 or 2 really good CD items for this build, for this account, so I can conveniently say this account is in a good place for a while. $5% and 1.8. That is really nice staff for a first DCD flat. It was worth it. Wow. That was nice. Congrats. Should do 5000 Red Dragon defense on alt? Yeah, of course. Right after the update drops. I should waste all my time farming on this. Absolutely. It would be a really, really nice, well, long ass farming session to level up the Strange Key, even on main. Drop the DC, the IQ at 26,000 bone defense. God damn it, lucky you. Congrats, dude. I'm happy for you. I'm really, really, really jealous. Hello, by the way, welcome. What wave I need to reach to farm that Bone Dragon? Well, he becomes killable. It depends a little bit on your account and your setups and everything, but I would say he becomes like killable in 500,000-ish waves. Give or take 50,000 waves or so. It will be slow, so I wouldn't recommend farming it. Your farming will probably start around 1 million waves, or between 800,000 and 1 million waves. Give or take. There's always going to be some individual variation. I should probably use altar, because I'm slow as fuck. Hello, son. How you doing? Have you been behaving? Double knockback bow? I mean, worth saving anyway, in case you use Alice, for example. 40,000 defense and bow, you see this fat staff. Oof. Well, I mean, as long as you keep on believing in yourself, hard work, consistency, it pays off at some point. So yeah. Beautiful Saturday ahead. What? Do you have some plans? Over the last 900,000 defense, haven't get a single useful DDIQ. Yeah. Below 8-second Puricide as well. Let's go. That was really, really worth it. Ever feel boring in this game? I do sometimes, yes. And when I do, then I just do something else for a while. And then I end up feeling bad at some point because I figure out like I could have spent that time on doing something in this game. Okay, Pajama 1, Camp 1, no one else has drops yet. I keep on forgetting to use the altar. That's because we farmed last time on main. I'm ruined. 2, 3? 3? 3 E's already? You're serious? Mimic, oh god. ELCs, you can go for lightning build. The options are lightning down archer, poison down archer, or pure down archer. If you are invested at all in lightning right now, you can keep on doing lightning. The lightning builds are linked in the description. I can also link the playlist for anyone wondering in the chat as well. GG's. So Dima got it first, right? Or Pajama. Can you please confirm, Dima? Did you got 3? Okay, we'll do another one. Once this dragon dies, we'll do another race. Because we are still on 3x game speed. Does killing the dragon slow affect the drop rate? No. You want to kill the dragon as fast as you can. Okay, so yeah, a new race, same rules. Dima not even competing. I'm a little confused. But same rules, new race, starting from 0. Let me get one drop. I swear, I've gotten all the good stuff, all the juicy stuff on this account off stream. So let's see what we have today. There's a fly in my room and it keeps sitting on me. Have you considered, like, taking a shower? Just joking. Flies are nice. They don't do anything. They tickle you at most. He typed 3 and left. Okay, then in that case, we will crown Pajama the winner number 1 for the races. Congratulations. I'm yet to find my first E-item for the day. Only 6 kills away from 50k though. Then won't be a clickbait again anymore. Is it better go with the fire or poison setup for wave clearing? Right now poison definitely. After the update they both should work, but I would still probably go with poison because it just has better farming as well. This race isn't fair at all. Have they ever been, to be honest? Like, have they ever been fully fair? And when? Hey, welcome. Are you going up to update any of your elemental guides? Not before the update drops. Because there's no point updating anything now before we actually know what will and will not get added into the live version of the game. But once the update drops, I will be making more or updated early game guides, early game builds, depending a bit on what changes and what not. There's a high chance that for the lightning build nothing really changes, because I have to test more. I haven't really tested like Trap Assassin for early game. I'm not really excited about that. Possibly. But yeah, there's a good chance that if you use Lightning build, you don't have to do anything. Lightning Hunter early on. Okay, I also haven't tried that on early game. I only tried it on my end game build. Wasn't really convinced. We are racing, yes. Another race. Second race. I think everyone is at 0. Yes, let's go. Can't wait for the Ancient Dragon races. Ooh, there will be a lot. We're gonna be going so hard on that dragon. Where to find gold auto battle build? For what wave level and for what kind of a build? What are you using right now? And what wave are you on? There is a bunch linked in the description for lightning setups. But Camp is Lightning Hunter being usable early on is like better than options. Who do you replace for the Lightning build for Lightning Hunter? Because then you won't have haste, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh yeah, Hunter, yeah, like obviously, but like... Where background music? There should be music. Are you not hearing anything? Maybe it's too quiet. Do not hear anything. What waves should I use my time out of battle? I would recommend saving it until like, well, depending how many you have, but like 500,000-600,000 waves. Or even a little bit more. Okay, good enough to use. So I will have to test it. It's just unfortunate because you will lose so much haste time on your TA. You can hear, nice. Not deaf yet. But yeah, you should time out a battle at around that 500, 600, 700,000 waves, because at that point you will be able to like finish your P1 heroes, so get everyone to level 10,000 much faster if you have some time out of battle. It will be much beneficial to use them at that point or later than using them before that. We are now over 50,000 defense, by the way. Yay! Little 0 drops for the day. You should play Miles. I don't know who is Miles. Oh, let's go! Number 1. Boom. 1 drop. Physical, crit chance, attack speed. Really nice rolls in here. Not the greatest E-line. Physical damage. Tough of trade, but it might be worse since you gain pretty strong damage. Yeah, okay, I need to have, okay, that's another thing to the list of things I need to test. DBM, I mean, kinda, yeah. I don't need this. Like, I have a bunch of accessories with crit chance, crit damage, and damage line. Like, I have 3 or 4 of those kind of accessories. So in most cases, I would just use that. 2? Oh dear. Well, at least I'm not going out with 0, so that's nice. Do you have any tips about cooling your slave phone? The best tip I can probably give is... Let me just put my phone on charger 1 second. Okay. Okay, dude. GG's. GG's camp. Okay, the chat box is a little bit unfortunate still with the longest. But okay, it's fine. I guess the best thing I can give you is buy one of these. Because then your phone won't be on a flat surface. It will always be on air. So it will be cooled off from all sides. And it's also really convenient looking at your game when it's like that. So my main is running in here right now. So this costs like, you can buy them online, like 3 euros, 2 euros, something like that. Get better slave phone or get a cloud phone. Then you don't need to worry about that. GG's. Do we still have time? We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna be farming for 2.5 minutes, and then we'll do some crafting. Brace yourself, people. Enough for another race. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. One more race. One more race. Shadow Core, what does that mean? Is it a word or is it a name? What the heck? Dalisson 2? Right now we just started another one from 0. Did you just get 2 like back to back? Nice pan. Nice gamble. You got to be kidding me with those drop rates. Where's mine? Hey Arvin, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Bonus generous. Yeah, it's one of those days. For you, it seems. We had pretty decent drop rate on my main last stream, so I guess I can't complain. But this one is 20 minutes for one drop. So we are back to the shit loot. Fun. Fun. IQ sword. Like a good IQ sword or just bad IQ sword? The reward for not farming for months. Yeah, because sure. There surely is a code in the game for that. Like there is in many games. But I doubt there is in this. Three dust already. 3 dust IQ sword, nice. It's a flowery meme from Deltarune. What, Charona? What does it mean? Three? Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Okay, 3x out. You weren't kidding. What? You weren't kidding. We are just out of 3x game speed. GG's back to back. Seems like we should not race with camp today. We should not race with camp. Note to self, note to self. My hell mode score of this season is 0. I have not done hell mode. I haven't done any on this account since, well, since 1 million waves. And I haven't done on my main. Trying to avoid it because I hate it, but I guess I have to do something at some point. My damage dealers for Dragon are like this. Boom, 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 sakalaka, boom. So it's a poison build. The good thing about poison build is that every single unit in the build is a boss killer. Which is nice. Helped with farming, for sure. What about talent point? Do you mean the skill tree? Here you go. So poison 3 for poison units. Staff node for succubus. CloudNacho nodes. Physical 3 for dark elf and bowmaster. And the bow nodes. And then you just need the sword node in every 3 and assassin debuff one more time. So the only thing I need for this is just to get the fire sword node at some point. And then I'm kind of done with the dragon build forever for this setup. Sarah items are currently like this. So one flat cooldown really helps with getting this strafe to 4 seconds, which is max. And once it's 4 seconds, it will be like 100% uptime because it lasts for 4 seconds. And once it's out, then you have it applied again. And then I have a double critical with a CDE line in here. The flat cooldown line is really, really nice for Sarah for early on. In my wave deck currently just 14. I can get this higher, but I need to get some, like, I have the quantity, but my quality is shit, so I need to increase that a little bit. So I can get this to, I think, 18 at max, but it's just, the items are shit. So we need something better. We need something better. How to equip EOLTM item for CloudNacho? You will need to find this one from the XP dungeon first. You need to this one, and then you need to place this on the L or E item. So yeah, not for early game unless you get super lucky with boxes, so you can open runes, like boxes for runes. Well, if you want to pay money for boxes, then it's a good idea. But if you are a free-to-play player, then it's out of your reach for a long time. I don't have any on this account. This account is on 1.3 million waves. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show one expert dungeon. We are on 2x game speed, so this is now the expert dungeon with this account. Like, it's killable. Is it fun and exciting to do? Hell no. That was a horrible cast. Like, as you can see, I could maybe optimize this a bit. but yeah, it's just easier to wait for a while. So wait the 200,000 more waves, upgrade things, and boom, it will be faster. And once the update drops, it will probably be faster as well. Especially if the bow changes come in, where, for example, you can use poison bow on CloudNacho and they get boost from the poison tree and so on. I also haven't gotten any like weak points for this. Have I not killed this guy even once? Wow. I have killed this guy 6 times and this guy 12 times, so I can't really get any boost in here yet. But eventually that will help a little bit as well. Okay, let's get to crafting. Boom, boom. Any predictions? Are we gonna be getting DC Daigu? Yes or no? DC Daigu, yes or no? Okay, let's make a quick poll. Will we get a good item from crafting? Yes or no? We have, well, 12 items. If we have enough dust to 12 items, we'll craft all. We'll do accessories, so maybe we'll get a good accessory. When is the update? Well, let's hope next month. I don't know. We don't have the date, but let's hope next month. Hey noob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Whatever you feel like, man. Whatever you feel like. Cooldown so good, you get, I think. Let's hope. Let's hope. It would be amazing for this account right now. The chances are low, but never zero. Okay, the rest of my coffee is completely cold now. Sad. Okay. 73% saying yes. Wow. 71, okay. Hey Leon, welcome. Double cooldown, double cooldown. Double cooldown CDE would be great. Nah. Okay. No, okay. 6-7. Okay, 6-7 saying yes. Great. And Paul. Let's craft. I trust you guys. I trust you. I trust you now. DC Daiku Hammer. Well, we'll be making accessories, so technically not possible, but if we went and did some weapons, then I guess that would happen. I can kill Legend Dragon, but it's inconsistent. Should I wave more? Wave more, yeah, wave more. Just wait for a while and wait it to be fast and then kill him. It's much better for your usage of time and also your mental health as well. Okay, we can hide that. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Let's go. Item number 1. Poison physical flying damage with damage skill level +1 line. No, not a good one. Could stack this in the dragon build for the damage skill level. Don't think there's anyone who doesn't have one yet who would need one. So I will be destroying it. The bad one. Boom. DC Daiku double percentile lines. Well, it would be great for our ICs. I would take it. At this point, I would hate it, but I would take it. Crit damage. Where's the second crit damage line? With double crit damage, it would be a CloudNacho item for later on. Bad E-line, so we won't be keeping this one either. So this is essentially as good as an S tier item. You don't want to keep this at this point. For early on, sure. For Sarah, should I use crit damage, crit chance, flying, or damage cooldown and cooldown? Crit damage and crit chance are stronger than damage line for Sarah, but you will want to get the strafe to be 4 seconds. So you will want to have the flat cooldown line. So probably for a starter you want the cooldown item, but you have to use a nice item on the second slot to make up for the loss. Flying damage is for Sarah is kind of useless. Okay, third item. Flat damage, archer range, not a good one. DCD, next item. So the next one, not this one. Right. Okay, next one. Hey Richon, welcome. Okay, so this one is the DC Daigu. Let's go, boom. That's the weirdest ass DC Daigu I've ever seen. Lightning physical. At a speed. Leader defense. No thank you. Good day to you as well, Sun Emperor. Welcome. How is your weekend going? Accessories, poison, crit damage. Well, usable for now. It's a little bit unfortunate, but usable set for now. Knockback, attack speed, cooldown, defense skill. Technically, I could use this in IC for Mechram, I guess. But I don't wanna. I don't need it. Yeah, kinda alright. I don't need it. Dark Eyes Wizard. Kinda. Actually, kinda very good. You can do that now! One weapon. Do we believe in Pan? What do you think, chat? Do we believe in Pan? Do we make one weapon? I'm gonna make one accessory while thinking. Fire, flat, physics mastery. This is horrible. Trust. Do one. Okay. I'm putting a lot of faith in you now, Pan. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Exclamation mark ban Pan. Nice. Trust. There goes your trust. I'm in. Push channels. Damn it. Okay, that's a good one. Must have been a wind. Little dragon farm, but just woke up. That's nice. That's nice. It's a weekend, so you can always sleep in. Okay, crit chance, chain lightning, crit damage. This is a very decent Thor item. With a chance, chain lightning, really good combination. MP cost useless. I don't need this personally. It's a very mid item. Yeah, this is a very mid item. I would keep this if you don't have a chain lightning item, especially keep this because it's a really mid item that you can use for Thor, but I don't need it. Should get a good item from the dragon, then open them. We are trying. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. Ah, a max flat damage. Let's go. Cooldown, fire damage skill level, no. This is starting to look really bad. Thank you, Kai. How's life today? Thank you for asking, Dylan. Life is great. Nothing to complain. Nothing. Oh, we did a weapon. I blame this on Pan. Somehow. Couple cold damage. Flying damage. Bonus experience. Not good. TCD staff. Yeah. Get out of here, man. Do we still have... We should still have dust, right? So 2 more items. Crit chance, attack speed, cooldown, poison mastery. So we got the same one previously, but with knockback line. Do crafting after a good item from Dragon? That's an interesting strat. Lucky level 100 still not enough, yeah. Nothing's gonna be enough today, it seems. Oh, 101 is max up. Well, that's just disappointing. True. This is not Minecraft. This is not Minecraft. That is good for Sarah. This is usable for Sarah. It could be that the personal cooldown is not enough to get you to max strafe duration yet, so flat would be better. Attack speed is better than nothing, of course, and crit chance is nice. I'm not going to be keeping this though. Maybe we have enough for one more? Yes, we do. And it's going to be a physical summon unit item. Where's Giants? Where Giants? So mid. Yeah, we're getting mid items today. That seems to be today's luck. Mid items all the way. Yeah, I think I have like accessory. Okay, I'm gonna be destroying that because that's bad. I think I have accessories with +1 summon units saved up in case. Yeah, I'm prepared, bro. Make giants great again. I'm prepared for the second as well. And I have this one as well. And, well, I don't know why I have this one, but I have this one as well. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for summons. Let's go. As you can see, I'm really prepared for summons. Especially for hammers. For some reason. Okay. That was a horrible crafting session. We spent every single dust we had. It took me so long to get this, and we got nothing. Ooh, gone. Wasted. Useless. Healthier, yeah, we can craft. We'll get a couple of... No, fuck it. We don't need oranges on this account. Let's do else. That's a very bad item. And one more. Another summon item. Doubters level... Never lose. Never lose. Damn. I had so much faith in those crafts, but I guess not. Well, back to farming. When in doubt, farm bone. The worst thing that can happen is that you get increased bone defense. Yay. Oh, Pajama, let's hope so. It would be awesome. It would be so awesome. Double CD, nice. Nice. You have gotten DCD flat with a cooldown with the CD line? No, I don't have any on this account, no. Even on main, I think I only have like 1 or 2. They really don't want to drop for me. Yeah, the crit chance necklace should be much better for Sarah. Hop. It should be better. I forgot to cast Altar again. Shit. Floss. I read Floss. I meant Camp. Amazing guys, both of you. Did you try the flame bow on DH5 on your main in beta? Is there any way to make it better than a cursed knife? Double cooldown for Necro and White Mage. Nice. For Sarah, you want poison stack rules. Why did you open those blue boxes? Because they don't really give, like, the rewards are really mid. They won't really do anything. Maybe I would get like a 1 or 2 sets of time out of battle, which I don't really need right now, so I'm just stacking on them. Maybe I'll use them all at some point. Maybe I'm hoping they would be buffed in some future updates, so maybe in like 2034 update they will be buffed. So by the time that happens, I should have like 1,000 of them. But yeah, they don't really have a huge amazing rewards. Could be used to stack on some orange crystals, but also I'm still leveling the castle parts, so I'm constantly scared of just wasting my oranges while doing that. It has happened maybe once or twice already on this account. Yeah, Pajama, my main GB is a little bit lower right now. I haven't been like... Well, I started to use some now, but I've been like just stacking on time out of battle, for example, and so on. I haven't used any. So... I have to go through my 400 hours of tab at some point. perhaps. Yeah, Camp, I think the same. Like, I tried briefly on main, and I think, like, yeah, if you go full poison, if you go, like, balls deep in poison, fire, you have solar, fire base, monster lab in fire start, all of that shit. Then the flame bow seemed to deal same amount of damage with luck orb on TA than curse knife on TA. Is there any reason to go full fire? I don't really see the point. So yeah, I guess so too. Why do you need oranges? They are just nice to have and save in case you need them. Well, on high level accounts, people usually use them for pushing waves. So if you do a push season, you want to do some extra waves, you skip with orange crystals to skip waves, so you can get higher rank, you can get more waves for your guild and so on. And well, for this account, it doesn't really make much sense. I will never be pushing seriously on this because it's a free-to-play. Honestly, really cannot compete in any serious way in seasonal rankings anyway. But it's just convenient, like if I have to, you know, buy something that cost me 100 oranges for 100 crystal, for example, and I just don't want to go through the trouble getting 100 whites. I can dip into the oranges. I don't really need them on this account. On my main, I have been using them for crafting as well in the previous live streams, like doing 100 items, for example. It takes a lot of crystals, so you have to have some oranges to be able to do that. Bye, Arwin. See you next time. Thanks for staying. The amount of people who had to save for Uniguild when it was first added was crazy. That also. You need 200 crystals for Uniguild, so you need some oranges. Luckily, it's a one-time purchase. How do you think about lightning in the next update? No nerfs. If anything, lightning gets buffed for farming, potentially. So if it's usable now, it will be usable after the update. It will not get boost from the altered bow thresher changes. It doesn't really matter. So you can still use lightning. Camp said previously maybe you can use Lightning Hunter after the update. I have to test that. But if you run a lightning build now, it works. Lightning CloudNacho build, it will work the same after the update. Poison will get buffed for early game. Fire will be potentially usable for early game. If you want to do fire build for some reason, I would still not do that, but it's a usable thing. But lightning will just be as viable as previously as well. Flying damage on Thor is not great because without the new U line, which is from the Ancient Dragon, Thor cannot hit air monsters, so it's useless. We don't know, Richard. We don't know. We don't know. I hope you, by the way, you don't have to use the exclamation mark help command. MP cost attack speed, L hammer. That's a very safe math. If you have any hammer on Thor already, then you can just destroy that. If you have nothing, then you can use it on Thor, but it's really, really, really mid item. And not even mid item, it's a bad item. Prime physical build, it would be nice. It would be nice to have the option of running like a viable poison summon build. I keep on mixing elements. I think some wires in my brain are a little bit messed up right now. How do I rewire myself? I need to find some YouTube guide. Oh yeah, sorry Hop, sometimes I do miss comments, questions. But it doesn't, the command doesn't make it any more visible to me, so it doesn't really help me. If I miss, I miss it. So just if I miss something, just ask again after a while. I'll try to see. What do you think about Thunder Tower with how beta looks right now? From the towers, the Worm is gonna be the winner. The Worm is extremely strong right now, and with the buffs from the Elf Colony, the Worm will be even stronger. Thunder Tower for early game won't change, because in early game you won't be completing the Elf Colonies. They start from the difficulty rating of like 160,000 or something for those that affect your towers, so you won't be getting that boost in the very initial game anyway. But I have to test more. Yo order. Yo. Yeah, this is a new account. Well, not technically that new anymore. I started at the beginning of the year. Thoughts on beta? Waiting for the next set of changes. I really don't know what to test before seeing what dev changes the next. I'm liking the update. Even if I'm hating the Goblin nerf, I'm still liking the update. And I would wanna get the farming Ancient Dragon already. I would love to. So I would love the upgrade to drop. It'd be fun. Hey Iron Fist, welcome. Welcome. Only the top 100 players like the top 100 wave players like the update. I mean, yes, of course. Well, when I say I like the update because we get the new dragon and everything, of course my opinion is biased because I'm actually at the point where I can make use of that dragon. But then again, if you never give anything for the, you get like mid-game stuff as well. You get the new set of colonies, and you get a bunch of changes for early game builds with the CloudNacho both changes. So you get stuff, you get new things to do for early and mid game as well. But if you never add anything just for the end game, what is the purpose of people trying to pursue end game? If you, after 1 million wave, if there's nothing new, why should you keep on playing? So I think it's a good thing we have something that's only usable for a very high level users. This account is 1.3 million waves in. Do you fingers get tired from farming dragons and dungeons? I guess well, I'm in a good enough shape to be able to farm for a couple of hours before dying myself out. Yeah. I mean, but I also do get that if you're a new player and you see this update, like, oh, holy crap, there's a new dragon, and then you realize that you don't have any chance of killing that dragon for the next few years. It can be a little bit, you know, maybe demotivating. But at least you have a goal, like a real actual goal, like an end game goal. Like, I wanna kill that freaking dragon. Because it actually is hard. Like, Bone Dragon may seem hard when you're early game, but you get to this point rather soon where you can just make him your pet, essentially. But the Ancient Dragon is actually hard. too disappointing for a 1 year wait? Well, I want to say I was expecting much less. So, yeah, I'm not giving any credit to the dev, I guess. But I was expecting much less. So in that sense, I am positively surprised about the size. But yes, 1 year, this, and if we have to wait 1 year again once this update drops, it's gonna suck. But I am positively surprised about the amount of things in the update itself. Someone asked if they should... What was the question? I already forgot. Do you think we should prepare for Poison Build or Fire Builds after the update? I would... Wow, what a drop! Yay! The drop of the day. I would probably go for Poison. For the sole reason that Poison has amazing farming capability. You have Sarah, Succubus, you'll have Bowmaster DLA in the build as well. You have Worm, you have access to like the whole Poison 3 boosts, all of those except Bowmaster. You can use Poison Bow and CloudNacho after the update to get even more boost. And so on. So you just have your whole build is basically just meant for killing bosses. And that means dragons as well. You can use fire as well. And for early game it should run the same. Like Flame Bow is really strong. If there's no changes. It will be really strong for CloudNacho. With Fire Tree. But you will have still worse boss kill time. Because you won't... In fire you are lacking boss killers. Well, you have Flamethrower kinda. Maybe Ignis does a little bit boss damage, but they are just not as good as the poison units. So I would go for poison personally. Or pure TA, yeah, pure TA with Firebow. Pure TA is so boring. We need CloudNacho nerfs, not buffs. Can I use Fire Build if I have enough item when I reach 1 million? You can. Doesn't mean it will be better than other options, but yeah, sure you can. Sure you can. What am I missing? Is flat damage crit chance for spending the box to get second rune? I would not do it. Sorry, Hub. I would do one rune and be done. That flat damage is bad, so I wouldn't use boxes for that. Can I get the cooldown rune when I get the 25,000 defense? Yes. Trust me. Can't wait for hell mode runs to take 5 hours now. Yeah, about that that part I'm not really excited about. It will mean that I will still do my stupid 1 trillion or something score runs just to get some rewards. But because you can get so much better score if the flame bow doesn't get nerfed, I will just get less red crystals after the update compared to now. I'm not interested in 5-hour hell mode runs. No one should be. Are you using Dragon Key? Yes. You should always use Dragon Key. Never farm dungeons, no dragons, without the Dragon Key. Never. Never. If you can't kill the dragon without Strange Key, don't kill the dragon. Do something else. Yeah, Goblin gets nerfed, but the buffs you get for Fire TA is just so insane. Still waiting the Giants to come back always. Always will be. I tried the last beta with CloudNacho, bow changes, but down cannons became too strong, so the IC build doesn't work anymore. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue as well, if nothing gets changed, because you get so much boost for your town cannons from the fire tree, that everything just dies. You don't get heal, because Dark Elf won't be able to hit anything, because that's die. So we really have to adjust the builds. Surely they will nerf Fireball a little. I do hope so. I do hope so. Don't touch my beloved Poison Bow, because I want the Poison build to be good. The beta server does not crash for me, at least. Maybe try reinstalling and see if that helps. How you get so much money? It's just a high wave level thing, Yuki. For the Bone Dragon, I get... Well, I don't get much. I get 3 times this on my main. The higher your wave level is, the more gold you get from waves. Gold is always a scam in this game. Don't look at other people's gold, because it's really not comparable. For someone who is on 100,000 waves and for someone who is at 1 million waves, it's not comparable at all. And worse even if you compare someone with 10 million waves, for example, and so on. Just make UIC crowd control worse? Yeah, we definitely have to adjust the builds. But that's why I don't really want to do any more testing before we get some change. But maybe I'll do the lightning testings that I have been postponing. But before we get some news about the update, because for sure there will be changes to the beta. I don't know if dev has been on for a couple of days now. Hasn't been replying to my question, for example, anyway. Look at other people's code and realize you'll never get as much by running DH2 Gab. That sounds like a personal insult. I'm not running DH2 Color Battle on this account, by the way. For Poseidon, you wanna, well, cold damage or boss damage. It's really your options. CloudNacho is not Lightning TA anymore. I switch around a million waves. You can find the previous live stream on my channel if you go to the lives tab. We did the change together on stream to change to the Poison build so that I can get faster Bone Dragon farming. I could have stayed with the Lightning build. I had no troubles running it. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Camp, yeah, I get it. Like, gold is a scam. So right now, I think CloudNacho's GP is starting to be closer to 16. Without me doing anything. Like, I'm doing freaking nothing, and that's more than enough to keep the game running. Are you planning to make a Poison TA build video after the update drops? Yes, I am. What is GP? GP is gold power, so it's just like a silly number. I don't know who came up with it originally, but just basically shows how much gold you have invested total in your account compared to your wave level. So you can just compare, like if you compare 2 people, for example, one with 1 million waves and one with 10 million waves, you can more easily compare their like levels and gold compared to the available, because the 10 million waves player will have so much more total gold, but like the gold power will be a much better indicator of how much you have, how much gold you have in your build compared to your wave level. It doesn't really do anything on itself. But the higher you are, the more gold you have. The higher is better. Big number is good. But yeah, and you can calculate it easily through some pre-made sheets. There's one available on my Discord, for example. For those who haven't joined, the link is in the description and I think in the chat as well. And you can find a sheet there where you can just put your levels and it will calculate that for you. In early game, it doesn't make any sense because your gold will be highly inflated because of the early game gold income. So it doesn't really make any sense even calculating that before you are, I would say, above 1 million waves. I have watched Naruto, yeah, not all of it, but it was basically the first anime I ever watched. I had watched some, but I didn't really know what anime was, but it was the first one I watched as an actual anime. That was like 3,000 years ago. Having hard time at getting gold and progressing at 1,000 waves? Yeah, you're not supposed to be using gold auto battle at that point. So now, what do, Ducky? You will save up some gold. You will buy the worthless coin treasure, and you will use a free auto battle with that. There is a free auto battle build linked in the description. I can link it for you in chat as well. And you will just focus on completing the first world of colonies. The first world of colonies will give you so much gold, you don't have to worry about anything for a long, long while. There's also a first world colony build linked in the description. I think I can link that in chat as well. It should be this command, I believe. Yeah, where are the E-items, by the way? That is a really good question. That is a really good question. We have one drop today. We have one drop today. Oh, man. Never mind, we have 2 drops today. That was a great question, thank you for asking it, because it obviously helped. Do all debuffs of the witch hero stacks or just one? Just one. Just one. Yeah, you may have, Camp, you may have. Lightning poison damage reduction, we don't need it, but it's a 3 dust. We can do another ad, let's go. So we go here. Let's watch an ad. And then we can go 3x game speed again. And farm. And race. Who won a race? Who wants another bone dragon or dragon race? Raise your hand if you want. Me, here. I want. So let's just adjust this while we are doing this. We'll go with same rules. What if they add Itachi? This game would be so weird if we ever had any collaborations with anything in this game. That would be so nice. The heck I used to do with these ads. For Sarah, you want poison stack. Okay, we are done. Let's go. 20 minutes of 3x game speed. For 20 minutes, we get to feel like we are actual pay-to-win players. Well, not even pay-to-win, but like paying players. So if you want to join in, let's do a dragon race. So the first one to get 3 E items or 4 L items wins. And after this dragon dies, we start. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. I'm going to be racing against myself if no one wants to join. So maybe I'll have a chance of winning. Although in the previous 20 minutes, I got 1 drop. So I wouldn't even win, even if I was the only one. At what waves do you think I should change from Lightning DA to something else? It's really up to you. Like personally, I did that on 1 million waves for this account for the Bone Dragon farming, which I think is a really nice time to do that. However, you might just want to wait until the update actually drops and see what changes. So maybe you want to stick with Lightning, who knows? If you are close to 1 million waves. Are you strong at arm wrestling? I haven't tried in years. So obviously yes. I have been undefeated for multiple years now. Difference of Succubus and Elizabeth and Alchemist and Rogue? Where do I start? Well, the difference between Succubus and Elizabeth is that one is Poison Hero, one is Cold Hero. And Succubus is just better. What a great explanation. Good job, Laku. What a great explanation. Elizabeth will get nerfed in the next update, so if you're planning on using Elizabeth, you probably don't want. And she's a hero who currently has been potentially very strong. If you can, well, if you are a pay-to-win player, you can run everything on high races. You need expert dungeon runes for her, great items for her and so on, but potentially like she can be strong. But to be like effectively able to run her, you need to have really good items and preferably really high GP for her to be like better than the other options. Succubus on the other hand is really usable for anyone. Well, you will need a poison skill 3 for her. But she's a really fast attacking boss killer, so really helps you with bosses, with farming, and kills a lot of tons of monsters during waves as well. It's I don't know if this explanation helps you at all, but I would, if you're wondering between the 2 of those, I would recommend Succubus, but only if you can use the poison skill 3 as well. If you're using like Lightning build and you don't have poison skill 3, don't use Succubus. She will suck. Like literally, she will be so shit. Only if you can have the poison skill 3. Yeah, poison damage stack is great for Sarah, and it will be even better after the update. Right now, like if you don't want to do double runes, just put 1 on each item, you will be fine. As developer of Dragon Auto Battle, it has been asked, I think, multiple times over the years, and he has always said no, no intention of making Auto Battle for Dragons, and I think that would not be a good idea. Why? Is because there's 2 things in this game that you can't Auto Battle: dragons, or like farming, and Hell mode. And if you give Auto Battle to these, then there's nothing to do anymore in this game. I get an L item. How do I participate in item contest? You just write 1 in chat, or 1 L to make it clear you are hunting for L items, and you are in. And once you get the second one, you just write 2L. Wait, you already have 2 E items? Oh dear. So sad to hear that. Farming is actually quite convenient. It's not that hard to do manually, and it's once you get the hang of it, you can do it while like watching a movie or something. It doesn't really take a lot of effort. So I would not have Auto Battle for Dragons or dungeons for this game ever, if it's up to me. Of course it's not, but I would not. If you want to pay for items, buy boxes. That is a very solid point, yes. If you don't want to farm the dragons, you can always like just, yeah, buy boxes. Buy 1,000 boxes, open them for items, you will have at least a couple of useful ones. For example. I do not recommend it though. It's a shitload of money for a video game, for a mobile game. So it's much better to actually just waste your time playing the mobile game. The blue bird above the dragon statue is... it does have no function, it's just a visual thing. It is a memoir to a player called Chappie, who passed away a while ago in an accident. He was, well, a really dedicated player, a huge part of the community. So it was a nice addition from the developer for remembering him by adding the bird. The bird itself does nothing, it just sits on the dragon. If you tap on it, it flies away. I've been yapping so much again that my throat is starting to literally hurt. I am a Finnish introvert male. I don't speak a lot. And when I'm streaming, I yap for 2 or 3 hours in a row. I probably speak more during one stream than I do in the entire during the entire week IRL. Not saying it's a bad thing, but that it's just a reality. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Welcome. I see some 1 and 2 item drops. Nice, 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 nice. I'm still at 0 for this. It seems this isn't my day. Well, this isn't CloudNacho's day for farming, definitely. Are you shy guy when speaking in public? For definitely I was when I was young. I would say as a personality, I'm more of a listener. Like, I like to listen to people chat. Does it make me appear shy? Probably, yeah. But the truth is, in many cases, I just can't be bothered. Like, people suck. You don't suck. You are all awesome. You are internet persons. You are text on my screen. You are awesome. I love you. But real life people suck. So I can't be bothered. If I have the choice. So we are like, if I think about my parents, I'm probably a lot like my mother. She doesn't really want to bother with people at all. Also, like, she is the quieter one, and my father can... Oh, congratulate... No, that was else. Okay. My father can talk with people like he had known them for their entire life, and that has happened multiple times. Like, I go to gym with my dad. It's a nice thing we have. We go to gym together. And I absolutely love that. And there was this guy at the gym who just like started to talking with us, and of course my old man chatted with him for a while, and like it took me a couple of weeks to realize that he had, prior to meeting that guy at the gym the first time, he had never seen or heard of that guy before. And he interacted with that guy like you would with your best friend you have known for 20 years. And he hadn't. He just met him the first time there. And I thought like he was like an old working buddy, for example, that he had known for 20 years. But no. He just can't do that. I can kinda do that, but I don't wanna. Because fuck that. Okay, sorry. Decent item. I won't be saving this. If it was a CD, I would definitely keep it, but Cold Preheat, it's just useless. But we got one. We got one. Nice, nice, nice. I got lost in that though. Were we discussing something important before I started yapping about my personality? Three E's. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Philip. Congratulations. 3 E's. I got one, so I'm happy. Congratulations. At least it wasn't camp this time. Hey Sev, I'm not ignoring you, I was yapping. Welcome, how you doing? How's it going? I'm doing great. Yapping way too much. Otherwise, all is great. Let's do another race. Same haircut, the best one. The best one. Let's do another race. Got my third one just a little too late. Boom! Philip, boom! You beat Camp. Congratulations, that was nice. That was really mean of me to say to watch Camp, but you can't just win 3 times back to back, buddy. It doesn't work like that. Another race, same rules. Starting from 0. Let's go. Remedies fixing 3x ads. Reinstalling doesn't work. Have you tried resetting your advertisement settings in Google settings in your phone? Either, because that might fix it. And have you tried maybe another device? Because quite often one device doesn't work for me, but another device does. Like if there's a chance you can try another device, I would try that first. Do you get ads in any other game? Or is it just a Crow Castle thing? The meta for waving depends on your wave level a lot. For early game starting, the recommended ones is Pure Town Archer, Lightning Town Archer, or Poison Town Archer. After the update, maybe also Fire Town Archer, but not currently. In that order, most likely. I have Lightning Town Archer guides on my channel, also linked in the description, that I would recommend checking out. Okay, so if it's just a Crow Castle thing, then definitely try a different device and see if that fixes the issue. Farming bone right now too, let's go. Any good drop so far? Anything? Anything? 1L, nice hop, nice. Yeah, but if another device doesn't help with the ads, then I don't really know what else you can try. If someone has ideas, I'm all ears. Yo, hey Thom, welcome. Ding, ding, ding. What weight I can start grinding XP dungeon? Well, I'm at 1.3 million waves. I don't grind yet. So you can, well, at 1 million waves you can clear it. But it will be extremely slow. So probably between 1.5 and 2 million waves. I plan on maybe starting at 1.5 million. I will see how fast it is at that point, and then, because I would really love to get one, well, you know, CDE rune, some tower runes, and TA runes. It would be so great. But I'm not going to be sitting with the 40-second skill time. It must be faster than that. something valuable. The luck hasn't been on my side today with that, for sure. And, well, not even with the quantity of items. Two L's? Nice. Have you have girlfriend before? Me? Girls? What are those? They ain't real. No, they ain't. No, okay. If you're serious, I have been in relationships for about 15 years of my life. And currently, yes, I am. Not gay. I'm in a relationship with a girl. Maybe I need to clarify that. Who is, well, she's currently at work. And I'm staying home playing video games. How fun is that? No worries, no worries. She will get off at 4 PM, which is when I will quit the stream and we'll go do some shopping. Shit, I'm not sure if I was supposed to do something today. Fuck. Probably not. Yo, Shrimp, let's go. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? No, no, no. No Crocastle, no. Bone Dragon, you can start, well, 800,000 ways. Let the season be over so I can claim my top 1. Shout out to Shrimp. It will be your 3rd top 1 trophy. Holy crap, dude. What's with the Sayonara thing, by the way? What's this? It's a shrimp. It's a freaking fast shrimp. Oh, I need to not waste my 3x. Yikes. Where are my drops? A merc and push trophy for different guilds. Ah. Oh, okay. So you're collecting top 1 trophies in different guilds, like they are Infinity Stones or something. That's nice. That is nice. What? Who is the next in line? Exactly. Three L, nice hop. Let's go. One more. One more. Four seasons to go. You plan on doing 4 back-to-back seasons now, or will you be taking breaks? Yo, 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 how's it going? We are having a great day. A nice day, but we are not having any luck with the drops. As you can see from the amount of drops, I have not forgotten to update it. We have gotten 3 E-items in 1.5 hours. And we are out of 3x game speed. Wow. Taking breaks for sure. Pushing waves is boring, if you ask me. That's unlucky. That's unlucky, yeah. Well, maybe next time will be better again. How about you? Doing something Castle-wise during the weekend, or how's it going? Oranging consistently is just a pain. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm glad I don't do that. But I can imagine. Like, holy moly. Mine is like 10 seconds more. I'm 100,000 waves ahead of you. Well, it will come. Are you using Poison Build, Philip? Or something else? Because the build really affects your kill time. And your items, of course. Your items will also affect your kill time a lot. For example, using Stone and Worm can really help you. Lightning and Sacrifice. Okay, yeah. Your kill time will be naturally slower than with the Poison Build. That's why I switched to Poison Build for Bone Dragon farming. Because it's just faster. Because you have, like, everyone is a boss killer. Like, even Worm doing 20% of the damage. Which is a lot. But what you can do is you can make sure that you have picked the sword nodes in every tree that you can possibly get for Dragon build. You can even take shortcuts when you don't need the certain element. Well, not from Poison or Lightning, since you use Succubus and Lightning. And also, if you can guess the Witch node and use witches in your build, you can make it a little bit faster through that as well. Those are really the things you can do for your Lightning build. And then you can try and stack on more damage skill level E-lines for your build. I wasn't farming for a decent amount of time and I got my 5th CloudNacho rune after doing like 100 defense recently. Nice! Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting that Dev becomes online and alive again. I think he's been offline for a few days now. Legendary Dragon, the first kill really depends on how you play your early game. It can be at 20,000 waves, or it can be at 50,000 waves. Or it can be at 6,000 waves. It really depends. But I would say, on an average, like 50,000 waves is probably pretty good estimator for it. But pure wave level is usually quite bad indicator for anything, because there's so many more things that affect your power, your speed, your everything than just your wave level. Like wave level itself, it gives you more skill points, which are important, which are really crucial, but it's not the only thing. This is a very long race. Hope, have you not gotten the fort yet? Pajama is at 2 East now. Yeah, the dragon before the bone one, yeah. Usually becomes killable around 50,000 waves. You can kill him earlier, especially if you focus on that as a goal, but it doesn't really make any sense to do so. And to be able to like farm him with fast speed, that's usually around like 100,000 waves, maybe 80,000 waves and above. Did 1,000 waves? No, I did not. I did not. Nope. Did I? No, I did not. Surely I did not. Well, anyway, 50,000. I mean, you can technically kill the legendary dragon in 1,000 waves if you just farm for that and don't advance in waves at all for a very long time, but it doesn't make any sense. It's more of like a weird ass thing to do. But if you want to play the game like in any kind of a normal way, you don't want to do that. Hey, welcome. Oh, I need to do something about these YouTube emojis in the chat on the screen. Holy crap, that looks weird. Close to 50k. Okay, nice. And if you're using Lightning build, for example, there's a build link in the description for Legendary Dragon. Technically, you can use it for other builds, other elementals as well. But it's recorded on a Lightning CloudNacho build. And that's 3 for Pajama. Sorry, Hop. That was a tough one. Damn, the game didn't want you to win this time. Just like it doesn't want to give me any freaking drops right now. Damn it. Uh, 5,000 defense on Sin, I would stop. I wouldn't go higher than that. I did 2,000 on this account, nothing more. And I have done 0 Red Dragon on this account. If I want to level the Strange Key Treasure after the update, then I will have to do these. But it doesn't make any sense to do them now. Dungeon Race, yeah. Beginning Dungeon is miserable because it's just so boring. XP Dungeon, like I showed before, is still way too slow. So I don't think we'll be doing Dungeon Races just yet. Definitely in the future, though. We're gonna kill this one for now. But this is way too slow for a good farming. Damn. I wish we got a tower rune from that. Okay, I need to pee. Because I drank some coffee like 2 hours ago. I really need to pee. So I'm gonna do a couple of waves. Let's hope the build doesn't just fail me now. Oh, before someone asked, this is here because I'm just still leveling this. I've been lacking on the castle path so much. It's the last from here that I need to level. But it's a very, very slow process. So 1 second, I'll be right back. Are we winning? Are we winning, chat? Hey Danin, welcome everyone. Wow, Succubus #1. That's not something you see every day for this build. Okay. Let's get back to farming. Now surely, with a couple of waves, our luck has reset and we can get a bunch of back-to-back E items, right? Still looking for the 4th L item? Oh man, you'll get it. You'll get it. Let's see if you get that before I get another E. How long we have till the next one? 27 minutes. 27 long minutes. We can give another 1000 levels for TA. I'm working on getting TA to 160 right now. So, yeah. Technically, that should just give us a fraction of a second faster farming. Always be on the lookout. We'll hide that. What a miserable amount of drops. I was actually planning that today's farming would be the thing that gets me 1 or 2 good items and I can be done for a while. We are not there. This doesn't look good. I'm telling you, chat, this doesn't look good. Looking for 3rd E for an hour now? Okay. Seems like I'm not the only one. Why so damn hard to drop that assassin when you're using Poseidon? For me, I think it would be harder to add him than drop him. I don't know. Yeah, the luck isn't with us today. Not in quality, not in quantity. But at least it's a beautiful day outside, which we can use to farm imaginary pixel items in Crowcastle. I don't know if I can disable them, the YouTube emojis from the chat on screen somehow, or if I can just make them visible, because, yeah, it looks weird. Hey, hey. Hello there. How's it going? Crazy wind and rain? We have had that, I think, well, for like a week or so we had terrible weather. Then yesterday and today it seems like a pretty good weather. But nothing wrong with wind and rain if you don't have to go anywhere. It's really cozy. Like, do you guys like thunderstorms, for example, or do you hate them? Because usually people are like, well, of course some people just don't have any opinion on that, but I find them really cozy. Like if it's, let's go a drop, like thunderstorm outside, and you can just listen to this, to the sound of the rain and the lightning. I enjoy it. It's calming. I love running in the rain. Ooh, okay, okie dokie. That's the next level. I don't like running, so I don't like running in the rain. But yeah, I do like them. My girlfriend is terrified of thunder. So, yeah. It's scary. I hate it. Yeah, I mean, some people are scared of it, and nothing wrong with that. And some people love it. I mean, if you get hit by lightning, it's not going to be a nice thing. So sure, it's wise to be cautious about it. Absolutely. It came here from Finland. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gladly taking the sun for a while. Why are we talking about rain? Because weather is the ultimate subject you can use when you don't know what to talk about. Oh, what a nice weather. If you aren't outside and are inside in a well-built house, there's almost zero risk. So nothing scary about it. Yeah, but if you are scared about it, you don't think rationally like that. It's not rational fear. Like fear is rarely rational. So can't exactly just tell someone just yeah, it's fine. Don't be scared, and they're like, okay, I won't be. I've tried that. It doesn't work. Same thing as, for example, my girlfriend is terrified of flying. Like, if we travel with an airplane, it's miserable for her. No matter how much you explain like how safe it is and blah 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 blah, it's always the same. Ten bone, one wave. That's the strategy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe she has pissed him off. Isn't it the phobia once it becomes irrational? I don't know. Okay, I don't know where the line is. Okay, it's a phobia then. Welcome back. Welcome back. How does Laku do the order battle? Donuts, what do you mean? For dragons? If you mean for this, I cast everything with my mouse. The heroes. But I start the battle with keyboard. So you can use hotkeys to play with your keyboard as well. I will link you a video that goes through that. So I just press 5 different keyboard buttons to activate the battle, cast chrono, and cast altar. So it's like blah 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 blah. One for every finger. How many Helmut runs have you done this week? Close to getting my 3rd L item. Do you feel it? That it's close to be dropping? Smell it in the air. Like fresh rain. Hey, welcome. So we have 1 hour left. That means we can do one more 3x. In 18 minutes. Someone remind me in 18 minutes. Way too many. Yeah, I've been following about the amount of times you post in Discord. Way too many. I'm struggling to find the motivation to do my one run for this week. So I'm amazed someone can spend so much time in hell mode. I wonder what on earth happened with the music. Okay, now it works. Nice. How do you auto battle on dragon? You cannot auto battle on dragon. You have to play it manually. Hell mode is so unfun. Yes, I agree. I agree. Boom. But we all like different things, so you like it, you like it. You hate it, you absolutely hate it. At least I got sense of why my lightning is so... Why? What's the reason? Before tutorial, I don't need to look at the screen at all. That is amazing. That is amazing. Well, that surely helps. That surely helps if you can concentrate on something else. It's essentially like farming dragons or something then. Hell mode is real skill mode. Hell mode is hell. Period. And by the way, do we have any reason why the old hell mode, like the other hell mode exists, why is it not just removed? Oh, let's go, a drop! Would you look at that? Poison knockback summon time, it's a useless E item. How do you click so quick in the dragon statue, the bone dragon? I used keyboard. I use keyboard. I will link you the video again. That explains it. So I press my keyboard. No macros, no. Don't use macros. Macros will get you banned. Don't use macros. But you can use keyboard. So as long as it's one button on your keyboard presses one part of the screen, that's fine. So like I press one button, boom, it opens the window. I press the second button, it opens the Bone Dragon window. And I press the third button, it presses the battle. Then I use the next one to cast Chrono, and the fifth button to cast the altar. And the rest I do just with the mouse. Of course, you could just set up a different keyboard button for every hero as well. A lot of people farm like that. It's not my thing. It's not my thing, so I just prefer to do things with my mouse as well. But I guess theoretically, if you just hotkey every hero and just play, like you would be playing a piano when you're farming, it's probably a bit more efficient. Oh, let's go, hop. Congrats. Finally, the curse is broken. May you get a back-to-back L now. Double stun, cooldown IQ. Oh, damn. Fire crit chance MP cost? Almost for the new hero, but with just fire and crit chance, probably not worth even saving. If it had also area skill damage or +1 arrow, then I would save it. Like both like red lines are strong for Ignis. +1 arrow is strong and area skill damage is strong as well. I think especially early game, +1 arrow is the best line you can get for Ignis. End game is probably you want one of each, I guess. It seems really equal with just area skill damage lines as well. Because you get one arrow from physical skill tree as well, eventually. But early game, the first +1 arrow is basically double damage for Ignis, which is, well, huge, potentially. Man, I'm starting to be a little bit hungry. Shit. Actually good. Kinda mid, I guess, but if you use fire build, then you... Like, then you probably want to use her. Like, she's quite consistent damage dealer for fire build. With also the ability to hit air as well, which can be useful. So if I would do an early game fire TA build after the update, I would probably do... attack speed, physical crit damage, archer speed. You can stack it on your bowmaster if you don't have anything better, otherwise it's useless. Also, have you tried using DLA in this dragon build? No, because I don't have enough lightning skill tree taken yet. If I get the full lightning tree, then yeah, probably. Especially after the update, but right now it's just bowmaster because I have the physical tree. Yo, Donut! How's it going? How was your stream? Did you play Crow Castle or something else? I wasn't able to check. But if I were to make a early game Fire CloudNacho build after the update, if there's no changes, there can be any changes still, it would probably be CloudNacho's Ignis, well, Solar as a leader, and then probably just Mirrored Fire Tower for some extra boss damage, and that's it. But we'll have to see if there's changes or not. Welcome, new subscriber. How you doing? I'll play beta. What did you try? Something fancy? Oh, cooked a Devil Horn 5 build? What kind of build? I could probably learn to read before I ask questions. Good night, Hop. Good night. Thank you for staying. See you next time. Yeah, probably. Probably is better. Like, if you have full threes of both, it should be better. Unless you, for some reason, have some items that has lightning damage for some reason, then maybe it's better. I don't know. After the update, it should be DLA because of the increased damage to flying, if that starts to work. But for the current update, yeah, just use Bowmaster. Ignis, Poseidon, Zeus. Okay, that sounds interesting. Oh yeah, full poison with Tinker, especially if you have U-lines on Tinker, can be really strong. U-lines are insane. Yeah, it's really good. They are really good for him. Join our council. What do you do? Saitama fan club? What does your council do? What wave level would you start doing Devil Horn 2? As soon as you can beat it. Just try it. If you can beat it, you can use it. It comes down also to your items at some point. So realistically, it's probably gonna be once you start farming Legendary Dragon. It depends on your luck with crafting as well. So probably at 100,000 waves, but you can get it earlier. If you can beat it, just use it. 5 million defense, Ancient Dragon. Yeah, it will be. Even for me, the farming will be quite slow. Oh, Donuts, sure, I can be your mod. I can't promise how often I will be joining in, though. But sure. I don't mind. I don't mind to have some power over people. Yeah, the Defender thing is an orb. It's the red cursed orb on Defender. Which I would recommend to have in your Dragon build once you have, well, Defender at level 10k. Or Dark Elf could also use it if you don't have Defender at 10k and your Dark Elf is 10k. Any unit who doesn't have a skill can have it. So it's this one. When should I change the farm Bone Dragon? When do you feel it's fast enough for you to do? I mean, if you are at the stage where you can do both, I don't think you really need to farm, let's say, Dragon. You have probably done enough of that already. So you either start doing Bone Dragon or you wait a bit until it's a bit faster. How fast can you kill the Bone Dragon? Like on this account, I started, well, around 800,000 to get some kills in, I think. And like seriously farming, I started 900,000 and onwards, especially at 1 million after I switched builds. For 4,000 waves, for example, I would recommend Lightning Downarcher. And this that's linked in the description. I'll link it for you in the chat as well. A full playlist of Lightning Downarcher build. What is a better item to have with double percentual cooldown reduction or an item with 10% cooldown reduction and -2 seconds? It depends on the unit. It depends on the unit's base cooldown. If unit's base cooldown is high, then the percentile ones will be stronger. If it's low, relatively slow, then the flatline is better. So, for example, for Pure Wizard, Necromancer, most of the units, the flatline will be better. But for example, oh, a drop, let's go. Let's go! For example, for Smith, Stos, for healing, the percentile ones is better because his base cooldown is so high that you will get a higher reduction from the percent lines. But for most units, the flat line is better. This one would be great if this was a flat cooldown instead of a slow. Stupid ass game. That would have been improvement for my build, but no. Okay, no. That's 3 dust. 3x speed add. Are we there yet? I don't think we are there yet. Let's check after this. Yeah, Hans, what is your wave level currently? You just need basically better crowd control. So for Icy, try to double proc your Ice Wizard. Try to get stun lines, some knockback lines for your crowd control units. And try to double proc your Hunter and Dark Skeleton. It's a lot of double procking, so have their cooldown slower than Pure Wizard's cooldown. That's what double procking is. So if your Pure Wizard is 9.4, Necromancer is 8.9, so below, so that's double procking. So you want that for all of those units. I should have? No. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Really close though. Thank you both for reminding me. But yeah, you will have... I assume you're using the town cannons as well. Tons for your build. And you have the town archer section picked up as well, right? So you just want to have enough crowd control so you don't get stormed by the enemies. It doesn't matter if you lose a little bit of damage. Your cannons will grind them to dust eventually, as long as you can keep them around the enemy castle. How many CDE lines you have? In my way build right now, I have 14. This is a really work in progress right now. I can get this a little bit higher right now, but I really would like to get a couple of like better ones, like with actual useful lines as well. Yeah, I can probably fit in like 18 CDEs if I just throw everything in there, but then the actual lines on the items will be so bad that, yeah, the performance will be... Well, I will still be able to run the same Devil Horn level, but it doesn't really make any sense because it doesn't make it much stronger in that sense. So I was really hoping we would get like one CD item today that I could use. Seems like we are not. Boom. Okay, at 21, yeah, you really have just so limited amount of items yet, so yeah, it's quite natural to be struggling a little bit. What kind of a ratio can you run with your IC currently? Because it will just get so much easier once you can actually gain access to a lot more items for your IC. I'm not sure if you're using the cannons, it might just be better that you use the town archer still and not the cannons yet, because you are still on relatively early game. So just having a town archers instead should be maybe better, worth testing as well. I did not find the name CloudNacho on the internet. I don't know if there's anything on the internet with that name. No idea. And I have not used it anywhere else than for this account. And I will reveal where the name comes from, the origin story of the name, when this account becomes 1 year old. So I will do a 1 year video. Account review at 1 year free to play. And yeah, I will reveal it then. If I remember, maybe. It's a good story. It's really exciting. Really good story. Maybe. 6 items. Come on. Okay, now we should be get the 3x, right? Right, surely. Surely we can get 3x now. Yes, let's go. Boom, let's go here. Ah. Eating a nacho and decided to name it? No. That would be too easy, my son. That would be too easy. Way too easy. Way too predictable. Do you really take me as that predictable? Oh, let's go. Reward granted. That was fast. Let's go. We are back to 3x. For the next 20 minutes. Let's farm. Now, surely, at least 3 items. Predictable? No way. Thank you. Thank you. I am just... My whole existence is just pure chaos. There's nothing predictable, consistent, or normal about me. Nothing at all. Those words, I don't even know what they mean. Hey, hey, welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, hey, Otto. Still here. Yo. Yep. I know what I said. $4 trillion done. Time to rest and hope it doesn't crash. Does it usually crash once you like take a break, or have you figured out what's causing the crashes? Try that. It's still relatively hard. Yeah. Did you say what kind of a ratio do you currently run for Infinite Colony? Like, what is the level? Because you don't even necessarily, in early game, you don't have to pursue a really high level Infinite Colony ratio, and you will still be fine. You have so much gold from the first world to carry you. Cloud could mean many things. No idea what exactly crashes, but leaving it longer increases chances. We are out of Dark Crystals. No! No! What a horrible thing to happen. Okay, time to switch altar. Yeah, there's probably some build up in the game itself, I guess, that could cause it. I wouldn't be surprised. So let's just use the Altar of Tower so we get the passive boost for Worm. Better than not using the altar at all. Yeah, that's 51,000 defense. I kind of stopped farming Legend Dragon at 55,000 defense. So let's see if once we hit 55,000 on Bone Dragon as well, do we have a bunch of those good items? No, she does not play Gorgasm. Were you with your girlfriend before 1st January 2026? Yes. Yeah, what level is your Infinite Colony right now, Hans? Kinda paranoid now because of the random defeats. That's also That's also an item thing, first and foremost. If your build is otherwise good, it's an item thing, and you just don't have a lot of items. That's your... The main cause of all of your issues, all of your problems, is you don't have items yet, or good items yet, and you can't really help that just yet. You just have to keep on leveling a little bit, keep on waving a little bit, and then you will start getting them. And your whole life will become better. Trust me. So if you get, you probably should be able to do the first level of Devil Horn. If you can do that, then you're completely fine. If you are trying to do anything higher than the first level, it's fine. You don't have to do anything higher. $63,000 Legend Dragon defense, but still no DCD flat items at 550,000 waves. That is unfortunate, friend. I feel your struggle. Well, if you're still willing to farm the dragon, then yes, because the DCD flats will help you a lot, and you are quite not ready for Bone Dragon just yet. So in your case, it probably makes sense to keep on going. And I do hope you get them soon. Welcome back. Just came back. Why is Underdog and Sayonara not even top 3? So, the vast majority of Sayonara players moved on, and we created a new guild called Sodade ST. I still don't know how to pronounce it. So my main is in there. If I could press this. So most of us just went and created this guild. So I should be here. I'm here. Yay! That's me. Whoa! I'm on stream. Yo yo. Rank 69, by the way. So that's why Sayonara is not in even near the top. They just don't have strong players anymore, or enough strong players. And Underdog, I'm not really familiar what's going on with them. $69, yeah. Slowly climbing the ranks. Really slowly. I mean, I don't really have any goal of like lifetime wave ranks. I was way higher back in the days before I went on my break. So if I had continued, I would be much higher than I am currently. So blah, it doesn't really matter. The rank does nothing. Hey Hugh, welcome. Got to CD Bob, but they didn't save game, so I don't have it. That is unfortunate. Remember, people, when you get something good, get, save, and if possible, do 1 or 2 waves before doing anything else. Just to make sure. And then save again. And then be paranoid and save a 3rd time if it's a really good item. You don't want to lose them. You don't want to risk losing anything. What do you need help with, Yuki? Something specific? Still stuck at the Ace 2 Color battle with 10.45 POE side. Yeah, that's... exactly a good point. You are a good example, like unfortunate example in your case, that items are gonna be the answer just because he doesn't have a DCD to double cooldown with the flat cooldown lines. For Pure Wizard, it's not really going much slower, the cooldown. He can't comfortably get to higher Devil Horn tier. And the single one thing that will solve that issue is getting those items. And boom, he will be able to do it. So items are super important. That's why we are farming this freaking dragon. That's why we are trying. Yet the dragon is not giving. Is this dragon build gonna be on a video? That is a good question. That is a good question. Do I have a video about this kind of a build? I don't think I do. Maybe I could do one. Maybe I could do one. I did the lightning one recently, so maybe I could do the poison version. Just did the max 3 max roll DCD IQ. Yeah, nothing. That's not a difficult task at all. A simple thing to get. What's the wave of this account? Didn't I already show that? 1.3 million. Free auto battle is unlocked if you use this treasure. You need this in your build. If you have this in your build, then you get free auto battle. If you remove it from your build, then you don't get free auto battle. So this treasure is the one thing. Hey, thank you very much, and I wish you the same as well. How you doing? Yeah, at that point, well, you can start saving. This cost a little bit, so you can start saving on this slowly, and once you have enough, just get it. This is what will get you it. What will get you it? I guess that's English. I keep on forgetting I'm on 3x. Shit. No drops. 6 drops. Man. This feels like the first time I was hunting together with Herb on stream, and he was getting items left and right, and they were all like CD items with amazing lines, and I was getting nothing. This feels the same, except now I don't have anyone getting anything else either. And as we said that, another E item, yes. Damage, gold damage, flying damage. This is a very bad item. A very useless item. So we can just comfortably destroy it. 3 dust. Means we can craft. If we get one more, we can craft 2 items. We need one more E item for that. Will I ever be a mod? Do you wanna be a mod in YouTube? Seven total items. Ooh. So happy. That's 21 dust though. That's 21 red dust. Anywhere is fine. Boom. You are now a moderator. Congratulations. Get to work! Gonna be as active as in Hamter server. So, super active. Right? Right. Super duper active. Oh boy. One more, and then we can craft the DCD IQ. Trust the process. And you start by banning Airlocks. Ah, a classic. El Clásico. Super active for sure. That's a promise. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and remove that emoji, and I will hold you responsible. Why flat? With a crit chance would be nice. If this was something else than a flat, I could use it on my worm, because my worm sword is unfortunate, to say the least. I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. Wanna see my worm sword? Yeah. We're still talking about Crow Castle, I hope. But yeah. Chests are best to be saved for runes. Yes, absolutely. Less than 5 minutes for 3x game speed. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Or we'll talk about the game. No, I'm interested. I'm still interested. This account is 1.3 million waves in. Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? Oh, you dirty mind. I wasn't talking about that. Dirty boy. Oh, what a generous mod. What a generous mod. Check the item flex. Crit chance, cooldown, skill level +1. That is a beautiful, beautiful sword. Why are you still black, by the way? The road, I mean. Come on. 1 E, please. Why in builds people use Sarah as a hero instead of others? If you use a poison build, Sarah is, well, she's a poison leader. The reason you use her is because she is a boss killer. She does great damage to bosses, like this, for example. And also because of the passive for other poison units. So if you use other poison units, then having Sarah will just passively boost the other poison units as well. This will be changed in the upcoming update for an instant damage dealing. So it will also be strong after the update as well. But if you use a lightning build, if you use a lightning CloudNacho build, then you should not use Sarah. You should use Thor as your leader. If you use a full fire build for some reason, then you should most likely use Solar as your leader. So if you use a poison build, then you want Sarah. And we are out of 3x. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, people, I don't know. It just seems we are not getting any drops today. It seems very impossible to get any. I do not like it. There we go. Ha! Every time I complain. That's our 1 drop. So 8 drops. Yes, after the update comes, I will look into the early game builds and recreate or create new ones, depending how things evolve. Yeah, I will surely do more new early game builds. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's craft. Let's craft. So we have enough for 2, and I guess we may be able to do some... This would be a decent if it wasn't a flat damage, but not a great item. Okay, we got only 1 L item. Okay, nice. Okay, 2 E items, 2 accessories. Maybe our luck will be with these 2 items. Because I'll be super sad if it doesn't. Okay. Not a great start. Crit chance, attack speed. 2 great lines, but MP cost just ruins it. And lightning mastery is not that great. Only 1 E item in 3 XP. Yeah, it seems like we are, again, having that kind of luck today. So 1 E item for 20 minutes of 3x. It's not really worth the time. At all. Okay, 1 more. I should have seen it coming. I should have seen the freaking mimic coming. Beautiful, beautiful. Flat damage, gold per hit, mimic. 3 out of 4 lines of this item are complete garbage. We can't do weapons, we don't have enough L stones, unfortunately. Sad. Well, when in doubt, farm some bone. Yay. There's still a little hope. We have like 15 to 20 minutes. Sadly on 2x game speed, so not a whole lot of hope. Yeah, these guys are just, they are gambling addicts with the crystals on chat. Don't try to copy them. They have problems. Okay, they have serious gambling issues. That's how you end up with such a lot of crystals. Almost 1, 2, 3 mimics. Let's hope we don't get that during this stream. Casino boss talking about people with gambling issues. I mean, what's wrong with that? If they keep winning, it's not a gambling problem. It is a problem. I mean, too much winning cannot be good for your health anyway. Either. It's only problem if they lose. Time to tweak the odds a bit. Next stream, everyone is on a lose streak. Because for some reason I want to make this a problem for you guys. I don't know why, That makes me a bit of an asshole, I guess. Sorry. I will not tweak the odds. What should I call them then? Gambling enthusiastics. Program it so that you can't win. Yeah, we could change it in a way that you probably would always lose. It can be an addiction is the problem. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. So gambling addicts, yes. They are gambling addicts, these guys on chat. They may or may not have a problem, but they are gambling addicts. Why does this stream have ad? Because this is YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Isn't bone farming technically gambling? Yes. It is. Well, opening boxes is 100% gambling, but yeah. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's a nice 3 dust. It's a really nice 3 dust. I have a question. Is it worth to kill the dragon now? Is it better wait for an update so the kill counts towards the key? That is a very good question. I would say the answer depends on if you need some items now or not. If you are desperately in need of something to make you build to level up, so to speak, then I would farm now. That's why I'm farming now, for example. But if you are not in a hurry for some reason, or you just don't have time to farm, then farming after the update allows you to level up this strange key as well, which is technically it's better for your time. But just do both. I don't think you will ever be truly done with farming, so you can just do both if you have the time and the will. Where'd the sun go? All of a sudden it's very dark outside. At 3 p.m? I mean, it's not like completely dark, but it's like seems dark. Sun was shining a moment ago. Now it's not. Maybe it's rain. The curtains are closed. I'm not about to open them. Because I would see to the neighbor house. And I don't want to do that. Eclipse, wasn't that like last week? And, well, this is, well, another 3 dust. Congratulations, us. Really nice. It was the 10th item, so at least this stream is slightly saved now. I guess we have now hit the time when we start getting drops. 10 minutes before we have to go. Wow, 11 back-to-back drops. Epicos, cold damage, area skill damage is a bad item. Fire master skill, that's 3 free dust. I'm happy to help if I can. I'm happy to try and share at least a bit of the knowledge I have been fortunate enough to learn during the years. Have fun, Pan. Have fun. Enjoy your walkies. Should I save my chest instead of opening them for E-items? Yes. Save them. Save them. Why are there commercials during the live stream? Because it's this is YouTube and YouTube likes ads. And I get a small ad revenue from them. So thank you for watching them. I appreciate that. They are automated, so I'm not activating anything. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding. How fast is the dragon kill time? We can try. Guess it's really no point of me killing it on this account anymore, unless I wanna eventually level up the strange key once the update drops, which well, I'll get those fast. I would not have used the alpha, that was an instinct, sorry. Hey, yo, Callie. How's your Saturday going? This is CloudNacho, indeed, yes. We are now at 51,000 something defense for the Bone Dragon. And 1.3 million waves. Working? Having fun? Busy day or not busy day? Bone kill time is as good as my ancient kill time. Oh yeah, that will be so fun to get adjusted to this farming speed, because then you get to do this with Ancient Dragon once the update drops. That will be fun. Fun thing. I hadn't considered that, but now that I think of it, wow. Oh, welcome back, Pan. For a while, I don't know. I've been for a while again thinking now, should I at some point get another cat? We currently don't have any pets. Haven't had for a few years now, but I don't know. It just kind of comes into my mind every now and then. I don't know. I probably will eventually. Just I don't know when exactly. Better get a good drop? Okay. No pressures, huh? I'll get a good one. The next one will be good. My drop rate has been so shitty today that we probably will get nothing in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Gamf said Lightning Hunter might be potential for early game usage. I haven't tested. It's just unfortunate that then you will lose haste. I only have 2 towers equipped in here because they do the others do nothing. Like the worm does a lot of damage. Oh, well, a lot of damage. The others do. They are level 10,000. They would do absolutely nothing. Like if I put in Fire Tower in here, which isn't even promoted, let's promote it. And we do the Dragon Battle. It's pretty much gonna be nothing. And this is the strongest one of the Worm. The other ones do even less. So yeah, 0%. And it just having them off is for the reason to reducing any additional attacks against the dragon, because you want to maximize this debuff. So this debuff gets applied to dragon every time assassin hits him, and every time someone does a critical strike, it gets claimed. So I wanted this to be claimed on someone who does damage and not someone who does 0% damage. So it's just a small min-maxing thing to not have anything here. Doesn't really change anything if you have something. Okay, maybe my kill time will be 0.3 seconds slower. But it doesn't help anyway, so I'm used to not having them. My worm ratio, well, it's level 47,000. And Sarah is 59,000. So it's relatively high. It's a poison build, it's a worm build. Worm is meta. And there's like everything boosting worm in here. Even the altar is boosting worm. Okay, he is with the altar he stays at number 1, it seems. Without the altar, if I use the altar of death, then he will be, well, not the number 1, but close. Best items for worm, just for farming purposes, critical items. But if you don't have the poison tree and worm items, then it won't be doing that much damage. And you need to have stone, you need to have mirror, you need to have, well, preferably the building and threat defender as well. So just this kind of item for both items slots for farming is probably the best. Attack speed is nice, poison damage is nice, normal elemental less person damage is nice, they are all nice. Critical damage is better for Dark Elf than percentual damage. They are both great though. Hate ice heroes with a passion. Maybe you can get Ignis working somehow. She doesn't seem to be that bad. And if you use DLA, she will just get boost from the attack speed anyway. My poison items. So my damage dealer items are like this. I'm just gonna show these like quickly. You can pause if you want to take a closer look. Like this. I should probably do a video going through all of these at some point. CloudNacho items. So I got those recent. I went through this at the beginning of the stream. I finally got this. It took me almost 50,000 Bone Dragon and 55,000 Legend Dragon. 1.3 million waves, but I finally got the triple critical item. Yay. That's an improvement, and this is the accessory. So 2 and 2 of both lines is really nice for S items. Succubus, crit chance, crit damage, poison damage, and double crit chance, poison damage. Finally, 8,000 left defense Legend Dragon and still no DCD flat. One from Krat, which is sad. That is sad. That is really sad. Okay, have fun, Callie, if you still hear me. Enjoy work. Hope you have a chill day. Yeah, critical damage and critical chance can be used on any element. It's not elemental dependent line. And usually they are the strongest lines you want for items, for damage dealers anyway. There are some exceptions for certain heroes, and there is an item guide linked in the description if you wanna check it out. Always forget if I link if it's the video or the spreadsheet that is linked. By the way, Camp, if you're still here, we need to update the list once the update drops. I don't think there's a terrible lot of updating to do, but I may need your help. at that point. Yeah, few changes. Lightning Hunter for sure. Goblin changes. The new heroes need to be added. New leader needs to be added. Yeah, and ASD for some others, yeah. Small things, just need to... Well, I don't think we should do it anyway yet, because the update is not live. But just need to remember at some point. Another thing to the list of things that needs to be done at some point. Like, I was supposed to try today a really early game in beta. Like, I should have something like 7,000 or 9,000 waves account somewhere. I just didn't have time. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, it's no use fighting with dev. Like, I don't know if I said last time, but before the previous changes to beta, or the last 2 previous changes, I had just finished recording a video, Goblin versus Poseidon. A comparison going through these strengths and weaknesses of both. The items, the runes, the skill trees, wave tests, so on. The next day, boom, dev kills Goblin. And the video is completely useless. Because it's based on the old information. Fun. So instead I made the Poseidon video I released earlier this week. Yeah, comparison, yeah, I mean, it would be kind of interesting, yeah. It's just that everything I recorded was kind of useless because it was based on the old information. So I kind of like went like, okay, maybe I will not do this now. Maybe I will wait until we are not getting any more changes for the beta before doing anything like that. Frustrating. It is what it is. I'm not used to this. I'm used to making videos about Crow Castle where you can like, okay, we have this thing. I can make a video about this one thing. And if I make a video about this one thing, it will be relevant for 1 to 5 years because nothing will change. But now, if I do videos while beta is on, everything changes so fast. I'm just not used to dev actually doing and changing things. I think this is how someone who would do content on a normal game would feel constantly, because they actually get updates. You actually need to update some stuff. And in Crow Castle, you don't. What wave do we replace Dark Assassin with someone else in the build? For the Lightning build, it really depends. I don't really have an exact answer for that. If you don't have Angels, once your Angels are level 10k, you could just use them with Static Orb instead. I guess that could be a decent point in time to do that. How do people invite you to join their guild? By asking. I don't really do a lot of hopping between different guilds. I'm mostly in SD. I did a one-time push with Zeus raids last season, and yeah, I was just asked if I want to do this. A bunch of other people are joining in. Do we do this? I was like, okay, I have time. I will do that. But I don't usually change guilds very often. You can find the beta version, for example, through my Discord. It is linked in the announcement channel on my Discord. The link is in the description to join my Discord. It can be found through the Crow Castle official Discord, which doesn't really have anything else than just the patch notes and stuff. I don't have that linked in here, but I have mine. I mean, Dark Assassin is not a bad hero for the critical buff. It's not a bad idea to have Dark Assassin. You have the 13th slot, or not? Which crowd control heroes do you currently have in your build? Do you think the meta will change to Poison after the update? Poison will definitely be a strong contender for early game. At least in my book, if there's not any crucial changes to how the beta is right now. Oh shit, I have to go. But we'll have to wait until, like, it will definitely be a strong contender. Probably, well, Lightning will still be really usable. No way Tinker stays the same way he is. I'm surprised there hasn't been any changes to the heroes. Since we have gotten how many different changes to beta right now? Since the first one, like 4 different upgrade and no changes. It's a bit weird. But I also agree. No way Tinker won't be changed. No way Flamebow won't be nerfed, and no way Worm EU lines won't be nerfed. Right? Surely these will be all changed. Surely? We don't know. Can you make a video where we can get the red crystals to buy reset items? You can get red crystals by either reaching the top 300 ranking in seasonal waves, so every 5 days this resets, and if you are in top 300 once it resets, you get red crystals. Or the same thing, but for hell mode, so your hell mode score, if you reach top 300 by the time it resets every Sunday, then you will get red crystals. I think I have a video about that, just explaining these things. Hell mode will become available earlier than getting them through waves. And getting them through waves likely will depend that you will get 3x game speed at some point. Maybe. They are U items, they're supposed to be strong. They are supposed to be strong, I understand. I agree with that, but I think for Worm case, they are ridiculously strong. Are they supposed to be ridiculously strong? Because, well, they are not that for every U line, I think. Well, I don't mind if they don't get nerfed, but surely they will, right? Okay, yeah, I have to go. Shit. Thank you all for joining in. It was a pleasurable 3 hours of farming with you with CloudNacho again. So CloudNacho is now at 1.3 million waves. I will try to get to 1.5 and then start doing maybe dungeon farmings as well, but we'll see. And maybe I'll get a video soon about this account as well, just going through the changes and maybe some items I have gotten and so on. You probably saw all of them during this live as well, so congratulations, you already know what the videos will be about eventually. But yeah, have a great one, have a great rest of the weekend, and well, see you in the Discord. The link is in the chat and in the description as always. Bye bye, heippa, moikka, hyvää viikonloppua, bye 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 bye.